So this is one of my favorite stories of the day. Look at this. Conservative pundit Tomi Lahren admitted that she still benefits from a key feature of Obamacare during a debate in which she blasted the healthcare plan. Lahren said during a debate at Politicon Saturday with liberal comedian Chelsea Handler that she is on her parents' healthcare insurance. The ability to stay on your parents' plan until 26 is a major aspect of the healthcare legislation. Quote, "Luckily, I am 24, so I am still on my parents' plan," Lahren said during the debate, drawing boos from the crowd, according to the Daily Beast. Handler defended Lahren for the comment. "Stop, she's being honest," Handler said. Variety reported. Okay. No, don't stop. Continue to boo. Because there's no other logical response to that but to boo. So this is, Republican hypocrisy 101. I'll give you another example of this. How many Republicans are just totally against gay marriage until they realize their kid is gay? Happened with Rob Portman, happened with Dick Cheney. Yeah, no, traditional values, one man, one woman, this is the way it's supposed to be. I'm Christian, that's how we think. Anyway, oh shit, my son's gay? Say what? Oh, yeah, anyway, so I think we need equality and freedom and justice and, we should have equal protection under the law and gay marriage should be allowed. FEMA spending, that's another one. So when Sandy Hook hit in New York and on the East Coast, on the Northeast, and there was just billions and billions and billions of dollars worth of damage. So Democrats were like, okay, let's FEMA spending, let's go. This is what FEMA is for. And what happened? A lot of Republicans in states in the middle of the country were like, yeah, no, we're not in favor of helping people after that gigantic disaster. The federal program, the federal agency that deals with emergencies, yeah, no, we're not in favor of giving them funding. The fuck is that? The second that politicians in those states had floods, they said, FEMA, where are you? Why do people vote for us? You've got to vote for FEMA money for our state. We're having floods. Have you no heart? Where the fuck were you when it was in New York? You said, no, I'm not in favor of that. What the fuck? Unbelievable. So now, Tomi Lahren, Obamacare, but moochers, parasites, using it. Oh my god, disgusting. I mean, this is an entitlement. That's what we're talking about. It's an entitlement that you're giving people health care. First of all, it's not even true. Because she doesn't know anything. Obamacare is an individual mandate style system. The individual mandate style system was birthed by Richard Nixon. He proposed a version of it back when he was president. Republican president. Bob Dole proposed a version of it. Newt Gingrich and Chuck Grassley supported a version of it. You had the Heritage Foundation, a right-wing think tank that came up with it and wrote policy papers about it because they said this is our answer to the Democratic idea, which is supposed to be single-payer. So it's a right-wing reform because you keep the private health insurance companies intact. Private health insurance, private companies. And you mandate by law people go get private health insurance. It's a right-wing idea through and through. So, but there she is saying, oh, it's an entitlement, it's wrong, it's bad. Anyway, I benefit from one of the key provisions of it, so yeah, I'm lucky. What the fuck is that? I'm against it, it's wrong, it's bad. Anyway, I love it and it helps me, but I want it to help me, but not anybody else. See, that's how they think. If somebody on the far right falls on tough times, they lose their job through no fault of their own, the economy takes a downturn, they were a hard worker, but oh my god, I stumbled, and look what happened, I'm unemployed, I can't find a new job, I'm out of work for a year and a half, what are you going to do? Shit happens in life. When they go to the unemployment line, and they get their money, they think, what do you mean? I'm not a parasite, I'm not a moocher, I'm not somebody who's a leech sucking off of the, weird way to phrase it, of the productive in society. I'm just a normal person on some hard times. But if it's you, if it's a Democrat, if it's a brown person, in the same situation, oh, come on, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. We shouldn't give you any money. Unemployment. Oh, forget unemployment. We gotta get rid of that. What, you want health care? Is that what you want? You want health insurance? You want to be covered if something bad happens? No, you're a moocher. They don't grant other people who disagree with their way of thinking or don't look like them, they don't grant them the same level of humanity that they grant to them and their friends. They don't do it. Them, their friends, their family, oh, us, we're never parasites. If we stumble on hard times, it's through no fault of our own and we deserve the help. If you do, oh, come on. She said, look, I'm unemployed. Yeah, but by your own logic, who gives a fuck? Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. The fuck are you doing? You're able-bodied, aren't you? So go get a job and go get coverage by your employer. Well, look, you know, hey, I lost my job at the Blaze and fell on some hard times, so thankfully I'm under my parents' health insurance. Anyway, now let me tell you how shitty Obamacare is. But that's the reason you're covered, because of Obamacare. You know, it's hard to get these concepts through to people who don't view hypocrisy as a thing. They think they're above it. They think they're above it. So a guy like Trump, who went out on the campaign trail and repeatedly railed against Hillary Clinton and Ted Cruz and said, oh my God, they're Wall Street sellouts, look at Hillary, she represents Goldman Sachs, she took all the money for the speeches and all that stuff. That's all true, by the way. But he made that argument, and then the second he got elected, he's like, okay, now let me appoint virtually everybody I possibly can from Goldman Sachs into my administration. Let me take the president of Goldman Sachs and make him a top economic advisor. He's appointed more Goldman Sachs people than anybody ever. He had them write his fucking tax plan and then propose it. They're the ones who gave the speeches, saying, hey, look, this is what's in our plan. Goldman Sachs guys wrote it and proposed it. So, but see, in his mind, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. Why? I don't know. I'm not them. I'm not Hillary. I'm not Ted Cruz, so I get to do it and it's okay. When I do it, it's not the same. No, but when you do it, it is the fucking same. It is the fucking same. Do you have the courage of your convictions or not? Hey, your conviction was Goldman Sachs is bad, they rigged the economy in favor of the rich, they tanked the economy, they had fraud as a business model, they're corrupt, they bought and owned the government, and they rig it in their favor against regular people. Do you believe that or do you not believe that? Apparently you don't believe it, because then you put them right in your fucking administration. Tomi Lahren, Obamacare's so bad, Obamacare's so wrong, Obamacare's so evil, Obamacare's ruining everything, Obamacare... Anyway, I love Obamacare, it helps me. Wait. Do you believe everything you just said about Obamacare, or are you massively, gigantically, colossally full of shit and incapable of realizing your own fucking hypocrisy? How are you supposed to have a conversation with somebody like this when you can point out the obvious to them right over their head? Obamacare is bad and it helps me tremendously. You have no idea how much I need it. Which is it? It's bad. Oh, it helps me tremendously and I need it. Which is it? Which? You have to pick one. But they don't realize that they have to pick one. Because again, it's different sets of rules for different people. For me and my friends and my family, we get all the benefits of everything and it's not a bad thing. If you get it, lazy, moocher, son of a bitch who's bringing down society. I don't know why anybody takes her seriously, man. If you take her seriously, I literally have no words. That's just like the saddest thing I could possibly think of.